What's going on, everybody? My Hero Academia Season 2, Episode 3. I think this is our second episode into the Sports Festival arc. I've done some reading. You guys left comments on the last episode trying to explain this Sports Festival thing to me. I think I've kind of got it down. I don't know if I missed it in the subtitles because they go so fast and you're trying to read and it's just a lot. So there's two hero class. You guys explain this to me. Hero class 1A and hero class 1B. Is 1B below 1A? Like 1A is like the top students and 1B are like the other hero students, or they're both on the same level? You guys explain that to me. And then so there's general studies people, there's business or whatever people. All you got kids through the whole spectrum going against each other. And at the end, will there be one kid left at the end after like all the preliminary things? Will they funnel up to one kid being left? Um, that's kind of the only other question I had. You guys told me it's pretty much every man for themselves unless there is like a team or class specific challenge. And then you guys also told me that all of the challenges are some kind of like obstacle, something to have to race or defeat. There's no like me versus you, like hero battle, maybe like Deku versus Kachan. First person to like immobilize the other person wins, some type of thing. Unless there is. Maybe I read it wrong or I didn't get all the information. Um, because I was reading up a little bit. They said right here, what did they say the US Sports Festival was? Um, the event begins with preliminary elimination rounds. Those who pass moving up to compete in the main event. Is the main event again like another race or obstacle course, or is it like students going against students? That's what I hope to see. Um, we'll see. And it says each stage has a teacher as the chief referee, with the principal overlooking them. And then once they finish, heroes can nominate students that they have interest in, and yada yada yada, all that stuff. But for the most part, I pretty much understand it. I think I got it. As far as like first years are going against all first years, you have ones that are in like the top most important class, all the way down to the bottom. Kids can move themselves up, move themselves down, and all this other kind of stuff. So we'll see what's going on. My man Todoroki is absolutely killing it. He was my favorite character in the first couple episodes in season one, just because I really liked his character design. And then seeing his quirk, and it's going great. So we'll see how it goes. We are pressing play on episode 3 right now, and we're doing the dubbed. I'm not doing subtitles at least until I get this stuff down because I don't want to miss information. So we're doing the English dubbed voices. Are we going to the opening first? Yep, opening right now. And there's so many questions I want answered, and I want to know why those other students were treating that purple-haired guy like some kind of king. I mean, they were literally walking him across the ice and everything, um, which was crazy to see. I thought it was a really cool touch to see everybody in class 1A using some kind of skill to get over that ice, and like all the other kids like in the lower studies were behind, like slipping. Everyone was like using some part of their quirk to get going. um I thought it was a nice touch that they put those like fake enemies and villains in. And I mean, I'm just all for kids going against each other. I don't know if we're actually going to get that. It sounds like we are not, but maybe I'll be surprised when we do. um yeah, and we'll see what happens. Because like judging by this like preview that I'm watching right now, it's looking like they're fighting against each other. Now, are they fighting against each other because maybe they're trying to like get to a finish line and they're fighting each other off? Or are they actually like squaring off against each other? That hard to tell. And this will help me remember everybody's names and pronounce them right. And all right, here we go. The episode is starting now. Oh, forgot about this. In their own quirks way. Let's get it. Camera robots. I like Todoroki's Japanese voice actor. I'm liking the English voice actor too. Sick. Love it. And my thing is like, is this a 1 day event, or like do the kids compete, go home, come back, compete, go home? Because if it doesn't, I mean, Deku really can't use his ability until the very end. Or like if he loses a whole arm in the process or leg and it's a whole day event, he's not gonna have any time to heal. Who got trapped underneath? Quirk hardening. Hard as a rock. What is this quirk? Metal? Quirk steel. Close. Tetsu 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 is my man's name. So they're the same thing. Yeah, exactly. That works. My man has paper coming out of his elbows. Quirk tape. Dark shadow. I kind of like his quirk too. Tokoyami? Yeah, after what they went through. Let me see. I always have a fascination with lightning. I think his quirk is one of my favorites. What is he gonna do? Yep, he just said so. His all has to be just straight up skill, no quirk. That works. So you're gonna run around with that all day? I guess he's gonna keep it. What's that, Bakugo? I forgot what her quirk was already. Where does she get that from? She got in on recommend. I feel like they mentioned that already. She got in on recommendations. Oh yeah, I don't think he's coming in first at all. Yikes. Well, she should be able to float across the whole thing. Oh, is she gonna jump the whole thing? Oh, that would have been sick if she skyrocketed across the whole thing. Who is this chick? Is she allowed to have those gadgets? That's what I'm saying. Why'd she get to use all that? All right, she explained it good enough, I guess. I was about to say, is she gonna like live through this or? So what exactly is her quirk? I know she's in like the support class, but what is her quirk? Girl, you better float across that whole thing. Okay, here we go. What is his quirk? Mmm, mmm, killing it. You suck. Okay. Boy, does he look foolish. Who's this? His his dad is Endeavor, the one I've been seeing all like the Snapchats of. And they're saying Endeavor is the second strongest or best hero right behind All Might. Sheesh. So Todoroki was basically destined to be this good. So he should just ice across the whole thing. Okay. He's gonna beat him. Damn it. He's moving. They're going hand to hand. I love it. Absolutely love it. Bro, you better drop that thing. Like, how heavy is that? There's no way he gets in front of them without using his quirk. If he stands on that piece of metal and jumps using the quirk, I'll buy it. If he doesn't, what did he just do? Is he just gonna blow up the whole thing? He used the explosions to launch him in the air. Nice. All right, we're halfway through. I mean, my money and my favorite character is Todoroki, so I want him to win for sure. But if they can make it make sense where Deku comes in first, then why is he going after that girl that he always stares at? Oh, that's what he did. Because they made it look like he just laid on them. That's a better explanation. But how did he know where it was going to launch him? It could have launched him straight up, straight back. Like, see, if I was Todoroki, I would just put up an ice wall right there and smack him straight into it. I'm loving this 3-man finish right now. All Might's got to be shitting himself. What is going to happen when he lands? He's going to have to. They're going to pass him. They're going to explode right next to them. Nice. We know he's really slow though, so if anybody's even on his heels, they're going to pass him. We've seen him doing during the running test that he's slow. Razorhead's a terrible teacher. I mean, you would think that Kachan would win this just straight run. He won. Wow. I didn't expect him to beat them in a straight like gun out race like that because they were pretty neck and neck there at the end. Nice. The League of Villains guy scratching his skin off. And he did that zero quirk. There he goes, crying again. What did Todoroki and Katon have to say about it? Who are they? The older kids? Who are they? Business course students. Wow, they don't even get to compete. Pretty much the worst one you could be in. Who came in second? Todoroki, I need you to get fired up. Who's that strolling in all late? And he's on her back. Todoroki came in second. Who's this random chick with the green dreads? Tokuyami. Tetsu. I can't keep up with all the names. The Invisible Girl finished that low. What happened to him? Did she just lick her lips? What is the next event? I think there's only a couple minutes left in the episode. Yeah, there's 3 minutes left. Cavalry battle? What is that? It's a team event. You can pick your own teams? The higher kid you take out, the more points you get? I hope that's the rule. Like, if you take out the group with the highest point total kid, you get the most points. He's got 10 million points. Yep. So everybody's going to go after him. That is the perfect situation, and that's the episode. Um, Again, I mean, I thought the episode was great. Another banger. I mean, the episodes are building up on each other. Like each one is getting better after the next one, and I thought it was great. The only I had, I mean, I understand he won, um, but I feel like he can't win every event because then it's going to be like, well, I mean, he never loses like anything. I understand like the stories about him and the animes about him, but like he never if he gets first place in every single event, it's gonna be crazy. I kind of like it would be better if it was like when they went through those first set of tests where he was getting last in all of them or barely doing anything, and then you see him like shine, and when he really decided to turn it on. If he wins everyone, it's like it makes it seem like every battle he's gonna get in, he's gonna come up on top. Um, but besides that, though, I thought it was pretty solid. I mean, I'm going for Todoroki, so but I guess second place isn't too bad. You'd figure it would be better if they picked the teams because you figure if it was just a teams of 1A of class 1A all staying with each other, aren't they naturally going to be better than the lower classes below them? So if all the 1A and 1B kids stick together, they should be able to knock out all the lower ones. I thought it should have been like a random drawing of teams together. Um, but she said it's like playground, so I guess you get to pick your own teams. And it's cavalry battle. So are we getting like a your skill versus my skill type thing, like my quirk versus your team's quirk? If it is, that's gonna be pretty great. Um, but we'll see how it goes. Let me know what you guys thought of the episode. Again, thought it was great. I mean, My Hero Academia is really just it's going. So like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,